Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And today, what we're going to be doing is basically, I'm just doing some sorting, and I thought I would bring you all along with me. And I have like this box, and look at that, y'all. I have a ton of some scrap fabric. So, what I wanted to do is kind of sort through them and put them in some small bundles so they can go up in the shop, because y'all, your girl is trying to do a serious de-stash, so I'm trying to concentrate on getting this stuff done, but sometimes it is not that easy. Now, I had started this kind of a long while ago, and I have a feeling that this is not my only box of scraps. So if you like hanging out with me, please make sure you subscribe. And y'all just give this video a thumbs up for destashing, because sometimes we just have way too much stuff. I'm trying to keep this from the color from changing so much every time I pull something out, but you know, that's just, it is what it is. And I don't have good sunlight today, so I had to use lots of artificial lights today to make this work for us. All right. So I'm just like I said, I'm trying to pull out some of the bags that I already had out. And y'all, this is the thing with the de-stash. I really just, I love junk journaling, and I love collecting up beautiful stuff, and it's like I can't pass stuff up. But since we have been on lockdown, so if you're watching this in the future, this is during our lockdown here in 2020. And since I've been on lockdown, I really haven't been collecting. And what I have been doing, I know a lot of people have been using this time to kind of organize their stuff. I haven't even really done that because I just been busy doing some other things, and hence I haven't put out that many videos and did that much sharing, but I'm trying to get back into it. And what I found is when I'm online with my junk journal buddies, I tend to get more stuff accomplished. So I'm trying to use our time together as a time to get organized. Because in my mind, and I always say this, in my mind, this is like the land of ideas, y'all. And you guys probably live in the land of ideas as well. Turn this light out because I think I see what it is. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to make sure we got good lighting in here. Correct. There we go. So, let me see. Wait. Okay, that's better. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So, in the land of ideas, every place I look is an idea to create something. And I think that might be not just a junk journal thing, but a creative thing. Creative minds just see art everywhere that you look. And I like painting. Even in my garden, y'all, started a garden. And it is going very well. I started it back maybe about 6 months. No, not quite six. Maybe I'd say maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, and it's going well. I've gotten some harvest from it and everything, and me and Bobby actually started a different channel for our gardening. So if y'all are interested, you can let me know, and I will give you the channel. But I didn't want to put it over here. Originally, this channel was supposed to be like everything lifestyle for me. And then it kind of evolved into like planners, and then now it's junk journals. So you never know, in the future it might evolve again, but I don't think so. I'll just start a different channel for different things. All right, so I have these bags here. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to match up. Like I said, I think there's some of these that are missing. So I'm kind of moving these out of the way. So we can get this show on the road because I don't want to be on for too long. I actually just got done doing some scanning because I've been scanning documents, some vintage documents to um, get those ready to destash as well. And I've actually had those for a really long time. So I'll probably be scanning for a really long time. All right, so now it's time to see if we can match some of this stuff up and not think too much about it. I mean, I'm probably going about this kind of the wrong way. I probably should just be taking some, putting them together, but um my mind doesn't work like that. It's like, okay, Liz, you need to separate them and then maybe put them together by color. It's just, y'all, crazy. It's some craziness. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start bundling these up and not worry about the colors. So this stuff in the bag, I will probably end up dumping. Okay. Because that's what I have to tell myself. I have to tell myself, don't think too much into it. Plus, I think I would rather do these not by color, but I don't know. I'm thinking like myself now, which is not a good thing. What I think I'm going to do is, okay, let's just move these out of the way. Y'all tell me in the comments, are y'all like that? Are you a little bit scatterbrained when you're trying to organize stuff? Like I just laid all that out and I could have just went from here, you know? The mind, or should I say my mind, is a little bit crazy. All right. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take some out and I'm just going to do this. I'm going to put them kind of like by colors because I think that'll be better. Maybe people would rather have the scraps kind of a little bit color cody-ish, I think. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So I'm just going to do it this way. We're going to put all the blues together and sorry about the lighting, but I don't have good sunlight in here, and today is a cloudy day, so I'm not getting any sunlight. So we just have to deal with it that way. And let's see, we got some red here. And also, since we haven't been going out anywhere, haven't been able to do any thrifting, actually, I'll tell you, when this first started, of course, I was like terrified. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I really was afraid to even go to the store. And because, they say that people that are older, which I'm older, and people who have underlying, I guess, conditions, which I still don't know what that really means. What is underlying conditions? What exactly does that mean? I don't know. And so I didn't go anywhere. And then after a few months, I was like, I'm just gonna. Sometimes I would just, I still was going to the grocery store, but that was about it. But sometimes I would be like, I'm tired of being in my house, even though I work at home. It's different when you can't go out, right? Do y'all agree? It's different. You feel kind of like stuck in the house. So I would just go out for a drive. I would take my car and I would go out for a drive. Y'all, all these little strings is driving me crazy, but you know what? I'm gonna have to let that go. And so I said, let me drive by my thrift stores and see if they're open now. At that time, my thinking was that I would just drive by and see if they were open. But in your mind though, you could say that, but what probably would really happen is if they were open, you would go in. But anyway, so in some of the thrift stores that I was attending some of my honey spots, I would say, and I would go there, and all of the thrift stores that I was going to were closed. Now, I didn't say that they were permanently closed. They were closed, um, you know, due to the pandemic. So I was really sad about that because then I started thinking, oh no, y'all, my thrift stores are gonna all be closed up when I get ready to start going out thrifting again. All of my like favorite spots. And then as it is August right now, so you know, we've been on lockdown for quite a few months, and I did, and at the at the last time when I went and everything was closed, I went by one spot and it said they were closed, and I looked in the door and it was empty, and I was like, oh no, they're gone. But something told me like a few days ago, I decided to go for a little drive. I said, let me go check and see if they're really gone. And I went there, and sure enough, they were actually open. And what they did was they did like some renovation. So y'all don't give up on your small businesses, because you know those thrift stores are small businesses too, and they probably live off of donations. So if you can still support them, that would be great, because it's going to be hard for all the small businesses to bounce back. You know, something I love about my mother, she has like a kind heart. You know, sometimes we don't get along, but that's only for a few minutes because I love my mother to death. And she always says she wanted to go like to, you know, certain stores and stuff, and I would say, why don't you just buy whatever it is, like on why don't you buy that pot online? And she says, because I'm trying to support the stores so that they'll be able to stay open, because everybody's buying stuff online. And I think we don't really think about that. We don't think about things that way. And she does. She was like, let's just try to support them so that they can stay alive, basically. And so we have to do that with our small businesses. At least, you know, make an attempt. I live in Florida, y'all, and you know how things are down here because we have such a fantastic government, which I'm not going to get into, but I'm just saying that we probably have too much freedom down here in Florida to move about, but I'm still trying to limit where I go. So, yeah, I think this is working out a little bit better, doing it kind of like color wise, and I can see I have lots of duplicate fabric, which makes sense because, you know, I think I got this. Y'all, I was not the one that ripped these pieces up, but I actually have some fabrics that I'm going to be putting together in bundles, but they'll be like bigger, they'll be larger fabrics, and those I'll put up as bundles as well because I have a lot of fabric, and some of it I've had for more than a year, maybe more than 2 years, maybe that's all I'm gonna say about that. I have a lot of fabric, so I want to kind of I, get rid of is such a harsh word, right? I don't want to like get rid of it, but hopefully they'll make it to happy homes. I'm gonna put some up in my in the Etsy shop, which is still going well as well. So I want to thank all of you who have um, still been patronizing the shop. I really appreciate it. To all you have who have purchased and left reviews and things like that. I've still been putting up some new products over there as well, and it's been a lot of fun, y'all. My Etsy shop is like one of my fun guilty pleasure, as you could say, because I get to use my creativeness and really share that with my buddies, with my junk journal buddies. So that's kind of fun. So I really enjoy that. So y'all can check things out because more stuff will be really popping up kind of quickly over there, and that's over at pleasantcreations.com. Of course, all the links to mention things will be down below. And what I'll probably do is do like some pre-sale type of things as well. So if anybody's interested, you can check those out. It'll probably be up maybe even way before this video comes out because I'm trying to just do things kind of ahead of time instead of doing the lives every day. Y'all, the lives every day was taking a lot of time, and I loved it, but sometimes you have to be practical, and I was really pushing off a lot of things that needed to be done for the live, and not even just the live, but just recording the videos and doing the editing and stuff. It takes some time, so I'll still be doing some live videos, but for now I just want to come on and chat with you all. So this isn't really like a teaching video, but if you guys just like listening and chatting, this is kind of the video for that. Not much going on this. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to start putting together like a sample book, which I've never done. Can y'all believe that? I never really needed a sample book because I actually use my ephemera and things within the junk journals that I do. Because, I'm not only a junk journal ephemera seller and junk journal seller, but I'm a user, y'all. I am a user. And so I never really needed a sample book, but I think I'm going to put together some samples and show you like if I bought like some of these packs, like how would I use them? And I know a lot of new junk journalers, they go to the thrift stores, they gather their stuff up, they buy things on Etsy, they're given stuff, they're in swaps. And then once they get things, they don't really know how to use them. So I think I'm going to put up more videos on how to, basic uses for the items that you may have collected. So if you all would be interested in that, let me know in the comments as well. Y'all, comments are so important because I really listen to your feedback. Y'all still have quite a bit in here, and I can already tell that I have some probably some packets missing. I have them stored someplace else, which I don't know where they're at. I have no idea, but this is something that was on my list of to-dos. Yeah, I made like one page in my book of things to do. I have to say I am a serial multitasker. And I decided that I am going to stop multitasking so much and just work on one project and finish it, because in the land of ideas, when you start multitasking on everything, you don't get a lot of stuff done. But it's okay to multitask a little bit, but I'm just going to try things a different way and see how they work. Because you know what they say about doing things the same way all the time and wondering why you're not getting the results that you want. Well, that's because you're a little bit wacky. You're a little bit wacky like me. So I'm trying to change some. My goals are always changing, y'all. I don't never like stick to like doing things one way. And I think that's my creative mind as well. That creative mind, it'll get you in trouble, y'all. I don't know what color that is. Where's my spectacles at? Let's see. I think this is black. But on the back, it looks kind of purple. I know you all may not see that. Maybe like a navy blue. I'm going to put that in a blue pal. Cause I don't even know. I think I mentioned, I don't know, because I've been just rambling like crazy. And I think I got this whole thing. It was in a big bag, and I got it at one of the thrift stores, of course. And I've actually used quite a bit of it, but I want to say I use a lot of it, and I have. But the thing is, with stuff like this where you have so many little pieces, it's impossible to use it yourself. It is just impossible. As much as we want to think that we can, we just can't. So you don't need like a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm putting up, like, I'm gonna put some bundles in the shop, and you know, if I have some left, I'll use it for myself. But at the same time, I have to think practically. So, what would you all do with these scraps? They're a nice little size. What kind of ideas would you have for using these scraps? I think I'll put these. This is kind of like a dark blue greenish. Yeah, we're not going to be too particular. Not going to be too particular on these. Sometimes I just paste them on paper. I put them. I use them on tags. They're like a lot of fun, but I have some ideas for some things in the future to use. But I can always rip up some more fabric if I had to, because I have a whole closet full of fabric. So the D-stash idea is real. It's a real thing, definitely. So also, what I decided to do, which I haven't been doing, I just been staying in the house, and I really have cabin fever at this point. So what I want to do is just go out and, well, I do like doing things outside. I've actually been doing some running, which I haven't done in a while, and I've been enjoying that. The problem with that is being around a lot of people kind of freaks me out at this point. Not because I have like any mental incapacities or anything when it comes to being around people, but it's because of the whole virus thing. So I wear my mask every place, but of course everybody doesn't want to wear a mask, and I'm not judging. That's your business if you don't want to wear a mask. But I'm hoping, I know it helps for me not to give anybody else anything, but I'm hoping that it will help other people not give me their germs, even if they don't wear a mask. And so even when I'm out on the trail running, I will wear a mask. Ooh, I think we're getting some sunshine. I'll wear a mask out there. Oh, that's not pink. You guys are in the wrong spot. I have a lot more red someplace. I just know it. Now I want to go digging for stuff, but she don't have time for that, y'all. You should see my office in here. Oh, let me get back to my running thing. So I have been running, and now because lots of people have cabin fever just like me, they are out on the trail too. I've never seen. I I've always gone to this place to walk, run, bicycle, and you never see that many people out, even on the weekends. But now the weekdays are like the weekends, and I don't dare go out on the weekends because I already know that place is going to be a packed. So, but I'm trying to just do more things if it's going to be outside. So I'm thinking about, just going to a park and just chilling for a little bit. I haven't done that, so I don't know how the activities in our parks are here. So just to have something to do, even if I just go for a drive, and y'all, I really miss going to the beach. So I don't want to go to the beach. I don't want to be one of those people out on the beach. Although I will say the part of the beach that I go to is never crowded, but it might be now because everybody is at home still. I think more people are going back to work now. Y'all, look at all that blue. That's lovely. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Because I have like a lot of pals here. And I'm just going to stay on just a few more minutes. But I feel happy that I've gotten like a lot done here. So what I'm going to do, yeah, what she's going to do is get some bags. And I can reuse these bags. And I'm just going to put some of these things out the way. But since I separated them, I don't want them to get all shoved up back together again. So let's just take, and this was actually on my list of things to do, is to separate and put these together. So I am going to continue to do this mission until it's complete. I spent like an hour today doing some scanning. Y'all look at this. I'm gonna show y'all. It's real. Look at this. That is like a fraction. And this is, I think I scanned like 140 documents today. That's a fraction of what I've been scanning. It has been crazy. And I spent probably about maybe 6 hours scanning yesterday. And I mean, it was all right, but you know, when you're scanning, you can't really do anything else. And I actually got some suggestions in the Facebook group about maybe some faster software or ways to scan. So I'm going to look into those as well. But I have a really pretty good scanner, and I probably will continue to scan on it because it has amazing quality. And when I provide those scans to other people, I want to be able to give them high quality scans. And I know I can get that with the scanner that I have. So, and actually, it was a bit more cumbersome than it used to be. And now I have it kind of fixed up where my scans are not as bad. The scanning process is not as bad as it was, but it's still, that's just something that takes time. Now, I know that there are some people out there that you could pay to scan your documents, but y'all, I'm just going to continue scanning myself. So then what I'm going to do, and I'll come back to those also, is I'm just going to just separate these out so we can kind of get like some evenness. You know what, I'm not even going to think about it too much. So I'm going to make like 5 stacks. Like so. Like that, y'all. And ooh, excuse me. Allergies, y'all. My allergies have been horrid because I've been out in the garden, and I don't usually spend that much time out in the garden, but it really shows now. I'm trying to get like some different colors in each one of these little stackety stacks. And then I'll probably add these to like some bigger bundles of things for junk journals as well. But you can get some smaller ones also. And I know what you all are saying, girl. That's a lot of work. Do you want to do that? I spent like a half an hour so far, but once I have everything like all, you know, sorted out and whatnot, I think it'll be fine. It will be fine, y'all. Doing this So let me know, are you all like doing some organization? Have you gotten to the de-stash mode? I've been watching some other YouTubers. It looks like a lot of people are trying to get their de-stash groove on, which I don't blame. Hey, little green, you don't belong in here. I don't blame them. It's a fantastic idea. It's a fantastic idea. As a matter of fact, I think even though I said that I haven't been purchasing things, going to the shops, but I have uh, been online and I have purchased a few things from some shops. So, and they're small businesses too. So, believe it or not, I'm not just a seller and a user. Sounds bad when you say you're a user. It's like you're a drug user. Not just a user and a seller, but I'm also a buyer as well. So I like buying stuff for the junk journals. And like I said, you'll see in some upcoming videos, I'm going to show you how I use this stuff because it's quite fun. Some of these are kind of folded up, y'all. I'm not going through the trouble of trying to, I don't know. I might try to iron some of these out. Do like a quick iron. I might try to use like my old curling iron to do this. That's what I do for ribbons. And then that way it'll be nice and neat and try to get some of these little pieces of whatnots off of here. Because nobody wants that crappity crap. I know that. These are some beautiful blue pieces too. And I just like the way fabrics feel. I love doing things with fabrics, y'all. You can do some fantastic clusters with these, right? Definitely. Y'all so quiet in my house. I like the quietness. My stomach is also growling though. Because when I'm recording this, it's like in the morning time. Because as soon as I got up, I started scanning. Because sometimes you have to eat the frog. Have y'all heard that before? You have to eat the frog, honey. And just knock this stuff out. And what that means is do the things that need to be done that have priority that you might not like to do. So I am almost done with this, and I'll probably be splitting even these up a little bit. So I think this was a good idea to do these like by colors instead of like a mishmash of them. I think I like the mishmash because you can use them on anything, but somebody might have like, did y'all hear that? That's thunder. And it is still in the morning time and it's already getting ready to thunder. Y'all, we've been getting hit with some serious thunderstorms every day. I say it's monsoon season down here. All right, so I have these stacked. So what I'm going to do is probably split them up like evenly and then photograph them, put them up in the shop. And then I'll do each one of these packs that way as well. So again, you'll be seeing lots of things come up. I hope y'all enjoyed the little chat. I know it wasn't like a tutorial or a lot of stuff to do, but y'all can come de-stash with me. That would be cool. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up for de-stashing and good conversation, because I miss having conversations with you all. And I will chit chat with you all later. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.